that they placed to him that mobile don't buy. The easy way I said that not every information that you have to bring on social media. The reason why Darusha said that was because of the independent fact findings that we did, that Yomi Fabiyi went to, and then they heard that the neighbor said they started seeing people in the front of the gate of Mobile wailing around 11:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the reason why Darusha came and tried to reverse the whole thing and trying to key into the time of the story that they heard from Yomi Fabiyi. All right? So now take a look at this. If Darusha claims that they call in is like a distress call that because they are rushing mobile to the hospital around 11:30-12. In the CTC, we heard that the nurse arrived at the house at around what time? 1:30 p.m.
It's not 2 or 2:30.
Is it 1:30 p.m. or 2:30 p.m.? No, 1:30 p.m. Abi Moses, what time did they say that the nurse arrived? 1:30 p.m., right?
Yeah, 1:30
p.m. Now take a look at this. If Darusha claims they call him around 11:30 and the nurse arrived at 1:30 p.m. and Darusha claims that when they called him, it took him just 20 minutes, within 20 minutes to get to wherever they were, that means they already called him before the nurse arrived at the house. Can you see that? According to the script, according to the coroner inquest, the nurse arrived at 1:30 p.m., right? Darusha claims that they called him around 11:30 p.m., 12. So that means for them to have called him, something must have happened to Mobile, according to their own script. Jay Blinks, how are you feeling when I'm trying to bring up here? So can you see that there's a lot of loopholes in that the story is not even matching at all? So that means you are telling us that something has happened to Mobile before the arrival of the nurse. Because the nurse arrived at the house at 1:30 p.m. So if they call you around 11:30 a.m., 11:30 p.m., no, a.m., that means they're not before the arrival of the nurse. Are you not feeling it? You don't understand this lumber that is there?
Yeah, that means something has happened to Mobile before.
That means whatever you say is not correlating to whatever we have about the timing.
And at the same time, he equally said he was with Mobile's phone as well.
See, lots is going to happen. What I want to look at, number one, I want to see the nurse. And then Wumi, prime ball lawyer. Like I said, what is going to happen on Monday? If you not show up and Wumi shows up, it's going to change the game. Whatever's going to happen if Wumi shows up and the nurse shows up, it's going to change the game. But I hope they're going to give Fine Boy's lawyer enough time to do whatever he wants to do. And I keep saying something. They keep trying to put the whole whatever on Prime Boy. It is high time for Prime Boy's lawyer and Baba Mobile's lawyer to now look and to establish the fact that did anything happen to Mobile at the show? There is no concrete evidence that something happened to Mobile at the show. So they need to scratch that part that nothing happened to Mobile at the show. So that's going to clear Prime Boy. So we will all focus on the way to the Mobile house or at the Mobile house. So we not keep saying at the show. Because according to what is on ground right now, nothing happened to Mobile at the show. Comrade, am I on point or I've lost you? Hello, comrade.
Comrade, the network is bad. Very
You are
bad.
on point. You are on point, Bossman.
So it is what it is. So they are playing games. I hope they're not. We don't know the kind of games they are coming up with. But you've seen what happened during the time of Darosha. You saw what happened at Darosha. You saw that Darosha almost messed up the whole thing. Be expecting more from Mohbad's lawyer. So I hope the legal team are prepared because it's going to be battle of the Titans. Let me just let
Mr.
somebody else.
Bossman, can I ask you a question? So, what do you think the lawyer going to say about Mohbad? Because Mohbad not there in the first place. The paramount already said it. So, what they going to say about him to indulge him? Because I can't understand. He was not there. He came by around 10 or 11 o'clock in the night. So why they want to drag him into this so bad?
No matter what they would do, they can't drag him because he came and saw the son don't buy. So whatever they want to sell, the way they want to paint it, so it will never affect him. He was not there. He came and saw that his son had died. He saw it. He don't buy. Wumi equally said to him, carry him to Ekiti and go and roll. Why would Wumi not tell the father, go and roll your son to find out what happened to his son? So he came, he never saw his son alive. So whichever way they want to paint it, it will not happen. It will never indict him. Never. No matter what they are trying to do, it will never.
But that's why I said, yeah, because like that's the stupid people gonna believe what Darusha and what they
the more
say.
they want to indict him, the more they want
The
to
more
lie against him, the more they are exposing themselves.
Yes.
The more they are exposing themselves, they will ask.
There.
He's here. Please share the video. TikTokers, share the video.
Amen.
Facebook, please share the video, please. And tap on the screen. Moses is here.
Amen. Amen. And I've said, the game is now the game of the battle of the champion.
By chance.
And like my brother just said, that if you don't know the game, you can't understand the game. And the fact is that the game is going on. And the worst part, the people playing the game felt the people watching the scripts are actually sleeping. And that is why I said they never knew the matter will get to this extent. Thank God that some of us went to the cell to actually saw the people in the cell. So we are waiting on the 30th to see whether the person they are bringing is actually the nurse or is not the nurse. Then they will see drama in the court, because if they bring another person that is not the nurse, we will not sit down. And once you don't sit down in the court will not hold. No matter what it's going to take, we will give it. So, like I said, we are not leaving the ball in the court of the lawyers any longer. A representative of the public, the right activists, will do the right thing. So let the nurse come and tell us the story that she knows. And of course, there are a few things that I will not be able to say here. Bossman knows few of them. There are a few things that the nurse actually told us in the cell that we have not even said in the public at all. So we'll repeat those questions to her in the cell. and give her the chance to actually clarify them. These are what you said. So now you have the chance to either deny them or accept that you made those statements. Then from there we can move on. But the fact is that I'm just going to stay back a little bit and watch the lawyers to see how brilliant, how tactical, how logical they are. Because the stage which we are now, those guys who put up those scripts, of course, at the moment we are now, they are regathering together to change the narrative, to change the story. But it's unfortunate that what has been written in the court as the first testimony is already in the book. So I want to see the logic at which they want to rewrite the story. Russia had already seen that they are heading
towards destruction.
To come and say his own side of the
network. Your network.
So let's
comrade, we don't know. Comrade, can you retract what I mean? Can you repeat what you said, because your network is keep going off and on.
Am I clear now?
Yeah, better.
Yeah.
So we weaker they will be, how tactical they will be, how intelligent they are going to play their game as well. Because I heard Shitu in the last inquest saying something about Prime Boy, which is a very, very bad testimony. And I am hoping that he will use the next inquest to actually correct that error. Because the facts remains candid that there was no fight at the show. And if there was a fight at the show, the fight does not bring about injury on the guy. So we'll be giving as much as possible support to Prime Boy's lawyer, who is trying as much as possible to actually clarify fights at.
To actually clarify what, comrade, you keep going off and on.
To actually clarify that there was no fight.
There was no fight. And if that will be successfully clarified, it is now left for the team to now come and establish to us where did the guy sustain injury.
Yeah.
Is he in the car while you were going home?
Okay.
Or the guy sustained the injury in the house?
Okay.
So we are looking at our lawyers, and we are believing that they will be able to play the game along with those guys as they are attempting to change their narrative.
Thank you so much.
Exactly.
We have a chessman here. Is there anything you want to say?
Hello, Jablings.
Moses,
good evening.
Yeah, chessman, Baba.
Bossman. Yeah, I mean, Moses actually said everything, but I just feel that Prime Boy's lawyer should focus more on trying to establish that Mobile pied on Monday. By so doing, it's going to open the floor. It means all of them are in trouble. Because Prime Boy sent his manager to that house on Monday. When he got there, he got the bag, right? He was not arrested. Because if people actually fought Mobile the previous night and Mo pied, that guy should have been arrested. You know what? We're going to arrest you. Take us to Prime Boy. That never happened. And then again, the message that Prime Boy sent to Wumi saying, I want to come pick up my bag. Wumi replied, don't come for now. If you look at the sequence of that, there was no animosity. Imagine you fought my husband and he pied, and then you texted me and I replied you respectfully. Because in law, nothing is definite. You have to draw inference. So me drawing inference from all these things, I can infer that, listen, PB for now is innocent. And so if private lawyer can establish he died on Monday, it means how can you guys conceal a death in the house until the next day?
Can you imagine?
That is even against the Corona law in Lagos State. And to be honest, if by now, based on all the testimonies at the inquest, Darusha to me to Adura, if by now that magistrate or the judge doesn't know that there's conspiracy, then I'm sorry, she's not even fit to be a judge. Because judges they are trained. When you are lying, they look at you, even your body language. They know. So if by now she doesn't know that there's conspiracy, then she's not even fit to be a magistrate.
Even we that are not even lawyers, listening to what they've been saying, we know that there's a but here, That is
absolutely. There's no two ways about it. Wumi said the nurse came in the afternoon. Police said the nurse went there 2:45. Darusha said it was called 11:30. Come on. Darusha said when they got to Perez, they said the guy was stage 2 of death. And he was already starting to stink. Come on. He died on Monday. So private lawyer should focus on trying to establish that Monday, and then from there you can have a stuff like this. Monday, he died on Monday. So for the fact they lied to the world, they're in trouble. Moses, are you going to the inquest on Monday?
Yes, he is. Comrade, he's going. Hello? He's asking if you're going to the inquest on Monday.
I'm very close to Lagos now.
Who dares Zuzu? Where did they play? Comrade is in Lagos.
Wallahi, I get close to Lagos now.
Lagos, so.
I get close, very close to Lagos now.
Where did they play?
In the next, my distance to Lagos now is like maybe 3 hours.
Can you imagine?
Safe journey, bro. I love you. Safe journey, man.
That's a very good one, Moses. Moses, there are 3 things that they need to establish.
Yeah, bro.
2 things they need to establish. Number 1, we need to nullify that there was no fight at the show. Nothing happened to Mobile at the show. They need to focus on the way back home and what happened at the house of Mobile. Now, back to what happened at the house of Mobile. Now, looking to Monday. Now, the thing is this. There is a footage that showed up seeing Mobile in the ambulance. All right. So, okay, we have a notion that's saying that Mobile was hit on the head. In the footage, we saw Mobile laying in the ambulance, chestless. and there was a bandage in the back of his head. So we discovered that the time that they released that footage of the ambulance was to debunk Baba Mohbad, when there was a little bit of confusion, saying that I'm not sure if Baba Mohbad said that we met Mohbad embalmed and they already shaved Mohbad's hair. So the other team released that video to debunk that Mohbad's hair was not shaved, but they forgot that we are going to see the patch at the back of Mohbad's hair. Because of the notion that, there was a fight at the house, Mohbad was hit with something on the back of his head. So it's now making me clear that it's making a lot of sense now. Now, we're on the phone, we're analyzing this thing, we put Baba Mohbad on the phone. Baba Mohbad, look at this video. Have you seen this video before? He said no. Look at the video very well. Who is that person lying down? He said Mohbad. And we said, Baba Mohbad, are you sure? Look at the face of that person very well. You recognize the person lying down there? He said, yes, it's my son. He said it was his son, Mohbad. I said, okay, Baba Mohbad, do you recognize this inside this is an ambulance, right? He said, yes. Does it look like the ambulance that picked up Mohbad that very day? He said, no. Please, say something to convince me that this is not the ambulance that picked up Mohbad that very day. He said, when he came to the house, they've already embalmed Mohbad. Mohbad was wearing a shirt, a blue, and a pants. He was dressed up. Mohbad was never naked when the ambulance even came to pick Mohbad. He was dressed up.
Bossman, continue. I'm coming. Just continue.
All right. So, and I said, are you sure that when Mohbad was put into the ambulance, he was not chestless? He said no. So you don't recognize this point. I said, okay, cool. So now, those people that released the audio, the footage of Mohbad in the ambulance, they released that to debunk Baba Mohbad that his head was not shaved. And if you look at that video, there was a bandage there. So for the bandage to stay at the back of his head, probably they must have shaved the side for a bandage to stay on that part. Now, the person that was doing the video came out of the ambulance, and it shows that it was dark outside. We saw a security patrol vehicle park out there. It doesn't indicate if it's a police officer. It could be like all this private security vehicle that very night. So it could be in the night time, early hour in the morning, or late hour in the evening. Now this is it. If Baba Mohbad is claiming that he has never seen that ambulance, or that that ambulance was not the ambulance that picked up Mohbad on Tuesday, that means when did it happen? So is it that the stuff happened on Monday morning, early hour of Monday morning, or Monday evening, or Tuesday morning? Because it's either Monday, early hour of Monday morning, or late hour in the evening. Because we also saw cars moving around when the cameraman came out of the ambulance. Okay, so it shows that. So we do not know the exact time of the day. It's likely probably it could be on Monday morning, or Monday evening, or Tuesday early morning. So if we are able to establish that Mohbad died on Monday, that means they must have put Mohbad in the ambulance before the arrival of Baba Mohbad into the house. Can you see? Can you see what I'm talking about now, Jiblings?
Yeah.
So
yeah, boss, you got a good point.
So if the ambulance is not, they've forgotten that Baba Mohbad was there, and Mohbad was never testless. They never removed clothes from the body of Mohbad. So when was a time. When was that time that they removed that cloth from Mohbad?
Even
Baba Mohbad
Bossman.
said they never removed the clothes at all.
Yeah, Bossman. 1 second, Bossman. 1 second. Sorry. Look at it this way. You know, when Mohbad cried, there was this audio that came out. I saw Mohbad at the hospital. I took picture. He went. Do you remember that audio?
Yeah. The young guy that said he took picture with Mohbad.
Thank you. In that audio, that guy said morning. So emphasis on morning. Now, I want to ask you, when Mohbad cried, which people knew he cried? The people around him in the house. So, which means they actually are actually responsible for that audio. And the guy said in the morning. So, what morning was he talking about? The nurse went there in the afternoon. Who did she go in there to treat? So it's all conspiracy. I yield for now.
Flexi, is there anything you want to say?
So it is what it is, Jibbling.
Okay.
The spending that is claiming that he left and he still saw Mohbad around 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. or whatever he said Mohbad. So that Monday, we need to establish that fact. Iya Mohbad never heard from Mohbad. She claimed she called Mohbad, never picked up. Primary claimed that she called Mohbad, never picked up, then he called Wumi. But do you know that there are some people, there are some celebrities that actually heard that Mohbad died on Monday?
Yeah.
There were some celeb that heard and they confirmed that Mohbad died on Monday. Okay, so at what time did they put a call to Davido that Mohbad died? What made Davido to send 2 million for them to bury Mohbad? Who put a call to Davido? How did he hear about the fight of Mohbad? These are the things that we need to establish. And like I said, that Mohbad's lawyer is coming to cause enough damage if the legal team are not properly prepared to engage that man. If they allow that man to scale through, I'm talking about comrade. What's the name of a Mohbad's lawyer? Fadele, right? If they allow him to scale through, then I will be highly disappointed. I'll drop my mic.
Yeah, Mr. Flexi Lee, is there anything you need to say?